Everyone, we're back. I'm here bringing another NBA 2K22 video. In today's video, we are going to be doing a Dejounte Murray departure. Yeah, as you've seen this video, Dejounte did get traded. I kind of made
Why?
the video as he got traded, so it was already made as he got traded. So I redid the trade and I did what he was traded for. He was traded for Gallo, 3 first-round picks and a pick swap. And well, it's kind of sad, man. Like, Dejounte was my favorite player. He's been my favorite player for quite a while, and seeing your favorite player get traded just sucks. But the Spurs are definitely in a rebuild mode right now, and just seeing all this, like, it kind of really sucks. Like, you don't want to see your favorite player ever get traded, but it is what it is. So we're going to be doing a rebuild of the San Antonio Spurs, trying to get them back to winning. And their goal is to try to get Victor Wembanyama, which it's not really worth it because you're never guaranteed the first overall pick. But if you're new to the channel, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's hop into this rebuild. So we did just get the rookies that we drafted, and today is the start of free agency as you're seeing this video. And I honestly don't know who they're going to bring back or not. I'm pretty sure they'll trade Josh Richardson, they'll trade some of these players. But with all that being said, they did offer Lonnie a qualifying offer. They did offer Joe Wiskip a qualifying offer. They didn't offer him, and I don't think they offered any of these other guys. But let's get into it and see what we can do. So for free agency, I don't know if they're going to go after Ayton. I just don't see why they would go after Ayton once they just literally traded Dejounte. I could see them going after like a Mo Bamba maybe, but he is older than Ayton, which really wouldn't make sense. I could see them going after Jalen Smith if he's out here. Like, Jalen Smith will be out here in what do you call it? Jalen Smith will be out here in real free agency, but in this free agency, I don't know if he is. So let's see, is Jalen Smith even here? He's probably like a glow 78. Like, Nick Claxton will fit he's a young player, he just can't shoot free throws. Did they make him a power forward? He has to be here somewhere. I think he's a power forward. And Marvin Bagley wouldn't be bad, but I don't see him. So we might have to look around and see what we could do, because without Jalen Smith, I don't know. Like, because right now the center position, they're going to trade Jakob, I know, and I just don't know what we're going to get. So we could go for a Mo Bamba, cheaper option, but he is 24, like I said. And then DeAndre Ayton's 23, so we kind of got to go with the young ones here, like 20, 21. I could see like a Nicholas Claxton maybe they would go for. He's restricted, but it says we don't even have enough cap space to sign him. We should have the cap space since we traded Dejounte. So Lonnie Walker, we are probably going to bring back on that 1-year qualifying offer, because he did get that offer extended to him, and the Brooklyn Nets match Claxton anyway. So, like, in this circumstance right here, I would think, like, before today, like, I know free agency starts today, but I feel like, because we have Gallo's contract too, which I feel like they would trade for a first-round pick, and then I know Jakob will get traded. So if we could just flip these assets for like some picks, it should work, because on 2K it's not really work how it was in real life. And let me know what y'all think about the Dejounte Murray trade. I'm curious to what y'all think about that trade. It just kind of shocked me a little bit, because I didn't expect him to be traded whatsoever. And well, he got traded, man. So none of these trades are really like there. What can I get for Jakob and Gallo? Because Jakob is probably going to get traded for a first-round pick somewhere. Like the Orlando Magic, I don't see the Orlando Magic taking Jakob. The Charlotte Hornets, I can see doing this, but I just don't see them giving us Terry Rozier. I see it more of like, they got Kristaps already. I see it more of being like a Kai Jones thing, and they would acquire, like, you would have to take out Gallinari, of course. I would see it be something like this: Kai Jones, a first-round pick for Jakob, something like that. And I forgot to turn trade override off, but they were going to agree to that anyway. So let's go into our trade override off, because I was doing it to get some of the rookies and stuff that we actually drafted. So turn trade override off, and then honestly, I know Jay Rich is going to get traded, which sucks because I did like Jay Rich. if I throw Jay Rich and Gallo up there, it's like we should have so much cap space that we could take on any really kind of contracts. Like the Orlando Magic, I don't see doing this. Like I said, they're in kind of a rebuild stage too, so is OKC, and I can see Portland doing it for the fact that they're trying to win now with Lillard. But then we get Duncan Robinson's terrible contract for 3 years, and I don't want that. So if I do them separately, like let's just throw Jay Rich up there separately along with Gallinari next. Like I can see something like this, like Nas Little. I don't think they would trade Nazier Little, but I could see something like that, him going to Portland. I'm honestly looking for picks or low contracts, so I don't see them doing Nazier Little, but just to keep him here, I could see them doing like we get Justice Winslow in the first or something, or Greg Brown. I think they'll do like Justice Winslow, but they have to give us like they don't even have first round picks, honestly. They can give us like this 2026 first round pick. I can't even make it protected or anything. But they want Charlotte's. Nah. Like I'll give them some seconds because I mean Jay Rich isn't really he's worth the first. He's not worth Winslow. They want a 2020. They want to swap in 2026, and when Portland gets the best of San Antonio, no. I'll give them a first. But I can't even make it. Like I can't make it protected. I don't know why I can't make them protected or unprotected anymore. Like it's just unprotected automatically, which kind of sucks. So let's see where else we can send Josh Richardson. I just want picks, and like no one's giving me picks for him. Like I might just keep Jay Rich. And what if I throw Gallo and Zach Collins up there? Because Zach Collins is, I mean, he's young actually, so we could keep Zach Collins. I thought it was like 26. McDermott was the one I was looking at. I don't remember giving this guy $8 million. I don't know what's happening, but let's just flip these two real quick and just get like some expirings. Like Kelly Olynyk in a first, I would probably take for these two. Orlando Magic, you get, like I said, they don't need these guys. I can see Detroit doing it. They're in a better of a win now situation than Orlando. I feel like they got I would say better win now, but it's just better overall, I guess, than Orlando is. And then we can honestly flip Kelly Olynyk and Josh Richardson together. Maybe that'll get us something. And we're just looking for young pieces, like I said, like Corey. Is there just any first round picks? There's like really nothing. Yeah, so I might just send them to Orlando and they can just go to Orlando. Like I know Orlando's not winning, but I might just keep Olynyk and we could just flip Richardson by himself. And Richardson can get us a first round pick from the Wizards for Isaiah Todd or OKC. I think we'll send him to the Washington to team up with Bradley Beal. But right now we do have some cap space, like I said, and we'll just go and see what free agency has to offer because there's really nothing for us. We do need a center, and the centers right now are not really that good. Like we could get Bobby Portis and eventually flip him for some more trade assets, but I think we're just gonna like be content with what we have right now and see if anyone didn't sign. So pretty much everyone did sign. I could see Miles Bridges, maybe I could see a Marvin Bagley actually. So I don't want to offer him 24 million though. That's a lot. Like that's really a lot for Marvin Bagley. So I might just give him a team option and see how it goes for 1 year. And he accepts it. So now we just have to bring back Lonnie Walker, which I can give him 2 years. 2 years, 9 million doesn't seem too bad. And then we'll go to player progression because now Primo's gonna be the starting point guard. We have who we wanted. We have everyone that we drafted. Like we have Jeremy Sohan, we have Malachi Brenham, and then we also drafted Blake Wesley, which in real life I don't think Blake Wesley's going to play this first year. He's probably going to be stashed in the G League for quite some time. Probably be stashed in the G League for this year, and then Trey Jones' contract is up after this year, which means he'll probably take Trey Jones' spot next year. And it depends also what Lonnie Walker does. It's just going to be a really big, fun season for the Spurs, but we're going to see if they're ready to. I almost choked. We're going to see if they're ready to we got to cut someone, I guess. I don't know why this guy makes 8 million. That's all the way down here, to be honest with you. I guess he went away. I don't know. They can cut whoever they want. We'll cut Isaiah Todd, I guess. And so like right now it's gonna be Primo as the point guard. So Sohan is the power forward, and then Primo's gonna be the point guard. Trey Jones could be the backup. I do want to trade Olynyk. Bagley, I don't really want to start. Can I play you at center? He's 6'11". I don't really like him at center, but I want Sohan to start. We need a center. Primo's gonna get the minutes. We have Kai Jones down here too. I forgot. It's just so many young players. Like Blake Wesley will probably play just in this, but in I'd rather play Kai Jones. Like I said, Kai Jones could get the minutes over Kelly Olynyk. Like we're gonna be terrible this year, I feel like. I want Sohan to start. They have him starting at small forward, which is retarded because Keldon Johnson's supposed to start. And then I want Sohan to start here. Bagley come off the bench. And honestly, with this being said, this is not one of the best teams. Like this team is just pure garbage. And that's me saying it nicely, to be honest with y'all. It's pretty bad. We have so many I just want them to get like 30 minutes. I want Primo to get 30. I want Vassell to get 30. So we'll give Kai Jones this, and Zach Collins can just whatever. I'm not really big on Zach Collins, but this is the lineup for the first season. It's going to be Primo, Vassell, Keldon, Sohan, and Zach Collins with Bagley, Kai Jones, Lonnie Walker, Malachi Brenham, and Blake Wesley coming off the bench. I don't think Blake Wesley will play his first year with us, but let's just simulate it and see how this team does with Dejounte gone. So we made it into the first season, and yeah, we were ass, which is what you expect from this team. We didn't really do much. I'm probably not going to bring Marvin Bagley back. We could look at the stats and see, but I just know for a fact we were pretty bad. And being bad just also means that you get a chance at the top pick. So Keldon led us with 17 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And then Josh Primo had only 2 assists. That's pretty bad. For a point guard, that's really awful. Marvin Bagley had 12 and 7, which isn't really much. Vassell had 12. Sohan had 7, 5, and 5, and then Wesley and Kai Jones did their thing. Kai Jones actually did better than Zach Collins, so maybe Kai Jones could turn into something. I'm not sure, but the goal is to get Victor Wembanyama here. And if we miss out, man. It's not like we're going to cheat the system or anything. So Brandon Ingram is your finals MVP. Let's go to the draft lottery and see if we actually get Victor Wembanyama, because that was the goal of the video, was to get Victor, and we are projected we're projected to have the second highest. And we can sit through this and just see real quick. Does it take forever like this? Yeah, it kind of takes forever, so we'll just sit and see. Y'all can skip it if y'all want. I've never really sat through this to see, and it's kind of pretty cool to see actually if we actually will get it. It's like the intents of it. But right here, it gives us time to go through and talk about Dejounte. Dejounte's a really good player, and I feel like the Hawks got them a good player. They need a wing, not a wing. They need another guard next to Trae Young who can help with the off ball if Trae Young wants to play off ball like Steph Curry did. And well, that's what Dejounte does. Dejounte's a good playmaker, good defender, and he's pretty much an all-around kind of guard. He does struggle shooting the three-point a bit, but he does work on his game, and he does get better at everything he does. Every year he's gotten better and improved. So I do think them getting Dejounte Murray really will help them in the long haul. But will they win him a championship? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if they're going to win a championship. And we were projected 8, and we got 8. But we do have projected with another pick. Or was that the early pick we had? I'm not sure. No, that was a Charlotte pick via Charlotte that we had. It was supposed to be top 16 protected, but they don't let you put protections on them for some reason. So I don't know. But I don't think they'll win a championship with Dejounte. But they still got to trade John Collins if they're going to trade him. They said they were going to trade John Collins, and I'm just not sure what's in the vote for trading John Collins. And then we have this 5th pick, which, do we get the 5th pick? Yeah, that's from the Raptors, which I think, or is that our pick? Yeah, we selected Jeremy Sohan with the 10th pick last year. So that was our pick, but it says we're projected to have another pick. So maybe we could trade all 3 picks and get Victor Wembanyama or something. That would be a good plan in my books. Because I don't know if they would trade it in real life, but I just think the Spurs are set to take Victor Wembanyama and he'll help them with the rebuild quicker. But It's just like this. There's not really the chance of you getting the overall pick. Yeah, so we don't even have the pick. Like, we have the 5th, and the Wizards have the 2nd overall pick. So the Wizards get their pick back, and the Blazers get the 1st overall pick. Yeah, so we were stuck with the 5th pick. Like, this is what happens when you tank, is you don't even get to get your top pick. And like, so now we go to the NBA draft, and we pretty much need a center, and Victor Wembanyama is not going to be there. So send to a user pick and choose prospect. So it's like Nick Smith will be here, but we already have, like, I guess, is there a center here? Like, he's 23. That's kind of bad. And they're not even tall. There's, like, after Victor Wembanyama, there's really not anyone. This guy's a 77. I probably can get him with my next pick. I'm gonna take Nick Smith. I feel like Nick Smith could be the backup point guard for a couple seasons. I want to see what Josh Primo could do. And then choose prospect. Is that power forward still there? He is here. Can he shoot the 3 ball? Like, he shot 50% from the 3-point line, but he only played 2 games. Sean Kemp. We'll take him. I never really take this guy, so we'll send to the end of the draft. And that was the only picks we had. And I really see Victor Wembanyama went to the Blazers and all that. So let's go to rookie signings, and we got these 3. I forgot we had the 18th pick, and Miller was supposed to be in the last draft. I'm not bringing back Marvin Bagley. I'm not bringing back Olynyk. Vassell, Collins, and all these guys can come back. Qualifying offers. I'm not going to offer K-Base Diop. I'll offer Keldon, and I'll offer the rest. But is there any young centers out here that we can, like, any young players we can get? Like, Keldon never wants to re-sign with us, which is, it just sucks. Miles Turner, I don't see fitting the time. Like, we need someone 24 and younger. Jakob's out here. Like, Isaiah Roby, I could see that. Maybe he's not even 24. Like, I can see us getting this guy. Gaga. I don't even know if I said his name right. But is Jalen Smith out here? That's like the goal, is seeing if Jalen Smith is out here. Jalen. We're gonna do this for like 3 or 4 seasons just to see how we do. So it's probably gonna be a little bit of a longer video. Jalen Smith is not out here. Bobo's out here. I could probably get Bobo, but the odds of the Spurs signing Bobo are like slim to none. But I'll sign Bobo for the sake of the video. We'll give him 3 years, and we got Bobo. I'm not re-announcing Keldon. They always want to re-announce Keldon for some reason, but yeah, we're going to match that from Keldon. But will that mean we have enough? Yeah, so we had enough to get Bobo, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the only move we're going to make is Bobo. So let's go to player progression. I feel like Bobo could be the center for us. We gave him 3 years, which would end, the video will end in 3 years. Keldon's at 84, which is good for us. Vassell's at, like, everyone's going up, so Han went up. Zach Collins stayed the same. Bobo went up. We're going to need some players. Primo didn't really go up, so maybe they'll start Nick Smith, but I do feel like Primo's going to do really good this year in real life. So I feel like Primo could be like a 15 point per game score, kind of like how Dejounte was, 15, 5 and 7, something like that. And then the 3rd year he'll just go up and have like 26 and 8 or something. But I feel like Primo could do really good. So I do want to move Bobo to center, but Primo's all the way down here, man. That's crazy. Bobo could be the center. Leonard Miller, they did draft for us. Kai Jones is the power forward. Primo. So Nick Smith will probably get the start, sadly, which I'm fine with, I guess. Keldon is a small forward, not a power forward to begin with. So the lineup is going to be Nick Smith, Devin Vassell, Keldon, Sohan, and I want Bobo to start over Zach Collins. I feel like he's just better for the thing. I do want Primo to start too, just because Primo is the one that's supposed to be starting for us anyway. So this is what it's going to be like. I do like Malachi Brenham a lot. So Primo's going to get, I want to get Primo 31 minutes a night. Vassell can get 32. And then Sohan, I want to get 30. Like, there's just so many players. Like, I want the whole starting lineup to get 30. That's the problem. And I just don't think it can. Like, I want Sohan to get 30, Keldon to get 30. Like, Bobo, it's like you can't really play your 10th man, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna give Nick Smith 15. I'm gonna give you. I'll keep you at 18. I'll give Lonnie like 15 minutes, just because Lonnie's really not. I don't know what's gonna happen to Lonnie in real life, to be honest with y'all. But yeah, this is gonna be the lineup, the rotation. So it's gonna be Primo, Vassell, Keldon, Sohan, and Bobo with Malachi Brenham, Wesley, and I can't even say this guy's name. I'm gonna say Kyle, Lonnie, and Nick Smith Jr. So let's see if this team can actually go out and win. We didn't get Victor Wembanyama, and I wasn't just gonna. So we made it to the end of the second season, and well, we're pretty trash yet again. And we're gonna see like what Josh Primo did. So we didn't really make the NBA season. It was Bobo who led us in scoring, then Primo only had 1.8 assists. It makes no sense how he's not averaging more assists for us because he's a point guard, but I guess his playmaking is pretty bad. So like in this rebuild, Primo's probably gonna have to like be on the bench or something, because you can't even send him to camps anymore to get their playmaking up, which sucks. But I think he's a good playmaker in my eyes, but we'll see as the Grizzlies go on to win the NBA championship. So now let's head to the NBA draft yet again. I don't know where our pick is going to be, but we have more and more picks just keep on coming to us. And this is a 2024 draft with Bronny James. So let's sim to the user pick and see where we're at. So we had the 5th pick in this draft, and we kind of need a center, not gonna lie. And this guy's 7'1", he's projected the 9th. We can go with this guy because I really don't see anyone else worth it. Like if we go to all positions, the best player is yet another point guard, which we don't need another point guard. And oh yeah, so let's just take the center. The center just makes the most complete sense here. And then do we have another pick? I'm not sure if we have another pick. We did. We have the 13th pick on the clock. And this is just really a pick to take. Like we could replace Lonnie Walker with this guy, Elijah Fisher. He's another scoring machine. And why not? He's a 77, 19 years old. And do we have another pick or are we done? Yeah, we're done. So we'll send to the end of the draft here. And rookie signings, we take, I can't even say this guy, Omaha Billow and Elijah Fisher, which isn't too bad. We'll go to team player options. We're going to pick up Sohans, Malachi Brenham, Wesley, Primo, and Kai Jones, which is not bad. They're all coming along very well, but it's just going to take a while. Like no one's going to blossom up into an elite scorer like that. So we do got to bring Vassell back, 18 mil a year. Zach Collins, I could let walk, and I'm probably going to let Lonnie walk. It's just I really have no need for them, honestly. Zach Collins we can re-announce, and because I do have 2 centers on the roster already. Lonnie, I'll just give him like another 2-year deal, I guess. If he comes, he comes, and he came. So we get Lonnie back, and then let's see where Dejounte even went. Dejounte, where's Dejounte going? He's going to the. No one's even offering Dejounte any money. Just that's funny, but that's all the moves we're going to make, I think. So let's go to player progression, and hopefully Josh Primo like went up just a tad bit, you know. Like if Josh Primo could go up just a tad, it would do us wonders. Sohan's our highest rated player. Keldon's upset like always. Vassell went up, Brenham went up. Primo's a 79. Nick Smith will probably start for us. Honestly, he's an 81, which his playmaking is an A-. Primo's is a B. Blake Wesley stayed the same. Lonnie Walker went up a bit, and Bobo went up 2 overall. So we'll see how they play him. I feel like Bobo will probably start one more season, and then we'll enter the 2025 season with the 2025 draft. And in that 2025 draft, we have another 3 first-round picks. And we could possibly unload these picks as well, but for the sake of the video, I'm just going to be doing the drafts. So with all that being said, I'm excited for the future, but I'm also kind of bummed that we traded Murray, just for the fact that if you do all this and you think about it, we lost out on stuff for the fact that I'm gonna do a 9-man rotation. We lost because what if you don't win the first overall pick? If you don't get the first overall pick, you're doomed. You tanked for no reason. So Lonnie Walker's not gonna get any minutes. Bobo, I kind of want Bobo to get minutes. We're just so like stacked right now on the roster that some players aren't gonna get minutes. Like Kai Jones isn't getting minutes. Miller. I'll probably run a 10-man rotation and I'll probably put Bobo here instead of Elijah, just because we do need another big man. So, I want Bobo to get the minutes. I do like Fisher. I feel like he'll be good, but I could send him to the G League for the first year. So I don't know why they give Malachi Brenham like 30 minutes. He can get 25. You can get 20. You can get 18, 17, 14. We'll go like this, and then we'll give. I want Sohan to get 32. Vassell to get 31. Primo can get 29. And then we'll give this guy 28, and Keldon can have. We'll give Keldon 29 too. Actually, we'll give Keldon 30. So this is a rotation. Sohan is pretty much our best player, and I feel like Nick should probably be starting, but he'll eventually start. I probably will just send Elijah Fisher to the G League for right now, just to get him a little higher. So we'll sign him to the Austin Spurs, and let's simulate the season and see what we could do in the third season, man. So we were pretty close of making it to the playoffs. We were the 12th seed. We were the 10th seed for a little bit, but it didn't really work. And I just feel like Primo is just not progressing at all in 2K, which kind of sucks because he's the main reason we're supposed to do it. So Malachi Brenham was our best scorer. He averaged 17 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Keldon Johnson had 16 and 4. Nick Smith had 12 and 3.5. Primo had 12, and we have a lot of double-digit scores. Like Sohan had 10, 7, and 5. But we just don't have that go-to scorer yet. Like no one is the go-to scorer. And well, I think it's time to like let Nick Smith take over as point guard. Primo had 3 years and averaged less than 2 assists in every time he starts. Did they just say Andre Drummond was Finals MVP? Andre Drummond was Finals MVP for the Raptors. Wow, that is shocking to see Andre Drummond as Finals MVP. But let's head to the NBA draft, and I think I'm going to end up flipping Lonnie and trade him for see if we can get someone better. So if we go to trades and trade finder, we throw Lonnie up there, and the Hawks we got the 6th pick from the Hawks. That would be so nice if that actually happened, man. That would be so nice. But if we could flip the Hawks 6th pick and Lonnie, can I get someone young? Like a Patrick Williams would be nice. That would help the rebuild like right away. We have to give up both top picks though for Patrick Williams. And it's probably for the best because I think Keldon's gonna leave us, to be honest. Jackson Hayes is here. Emmanuel Quickly, Robert Williams. How old is Jackson Hayes? 25. So I think I'm gonna do this trade right here. I don't want Kobe White. I want to just give him 1 first-round pick, and they agreed to it. Cool. So next, I want to trade for Jackson Hayes, I believe. So we have Pat Will now, but if I move this, I don't want to trade any of these guys, of course. But if I trade this, and we have the Pistons pick 2 with that Kelly Olynyk trade. If I move these 2, is there anyone else that's young that can come in and help us right away? Like I know this is kind of unrealistic right here, but it really wasn't a realistic rebuild to begin with. I do want Jackson Hayes, I feel like, but we have that other center we just drafted too. Can Jackson Hayes shoot? He's with the Lakers. Nah, I don't want to help the Lakers. So we'll just take these picks here. We did get Pat Will. Let's choose prospect here, and there's Tariq Watson. Is he really the best one? There's another shooting guard, Brent Forbes' brother, I guess, son or something. I don't know. But I really haven't taken a small forward. Is there any small forwards out here? Ian Jackson. I guess we'll go with Ian Jackson, and they could pick the last player who they want. But we have one more season to try to do this, and that's why I'm trying to get a little bit better. So we got Ian Jackson and Jaden Williams. Wasn't Jaden Williams in the other draft from Arkansas, or is this a different one? Yeah, it's a different one. And so team player options, Keldon declined. I don't think he'll come back. Sohan, yeah, we're taking all of these guys. And then qualifying offers, Kai Jones and Josh Primo, yes. Yes, please. And honestly, like, this team is just so young. Keldon, are you gonna come back? Actually, Keldon's gonna come back for once. That's a first. So Keldon will come back. Devin Vassell, we gotta bring back. So those two are a must, and we got them back. And then I'm sure these two will just accept the qualifying offers. If they get offered, we'll match them. But right now, Josh Primo only went up to an 80. I expect him to be like an 85 by now, but he's not. So with all this being said, I do honestly feel like this is probably a long video. It's gonna be like 35 minutes because we're going 4 seasons. And well, I just feel like with the way we have this team, like, could we get Scotty Barnes? No. So Primo and Kai Jones accept. And player progression, Sohan's at 85, Nick Smith's at 85, 85 for Pat Williams, Brenham. Like, Vassell and them just aren't really going up that much, which kind of sucks. So we had to get Patrick Williams, and Patrick Williams, I don't want him to be the power forward because him being the power forward just takes away from Sohan. And all that being said, it just kind of plunders what we had going. So Patrick Williams, I could see him being the small forward at an 86, and that just means Keldon will come off the bench. So it's going to be Nick Smith, Devin Vassell, Patrick Williams, Sohan, and Omaha with Brenham, Johnson, Kyle, and Primo coming off the bench. Elijah Fisher too. Blake Wesley's here. Bobo, Miller, Jackson. So everyone's pretty much still here. I don't know who they cut, but they probably cut someone. So let's see how we do, man. I think this is the best team we've had, and let's see if we can go out and compete and win a chip. Our best season yet out of everything. We got the 4th seed, and I do not think anyone made an All-NBA team. We could check, but I'm pretty sure no one made an All-NBA team for us. And no one made an All-NBA team. And any rookie teams, Omaha made it for us, but he made the all-defensive team actually. Then all rookie teams, did Ian make it for us or Elijah? And Elijah Fisher made it for us, which is good. And we're the 4th seed, man, so that's a good sign. Let's see what Nick Smith did compared to Primo. And I do believe Nick Smith did a lot better. So Nick Smith had 20 and 5 assists, which is what we've been missing. Malachi Brenham has just been a steal, man. 18.5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Pat Williams had 12.5. Keldon had 10. Omaha had he had 10, 7, and 3, and a block a game. Sohan had 10, 7, and 5. Primo had 8 and only 1 assist still. Vassell, I don't know, man, what's going on with Vassell. I feel Vassell could be a 20-point per game scorer, but it's just not showing right now. So we're taking on Chet Holmgren and the OKC Thunder. Can we get past them? And we can't. We're losing 7, which I'm not mad about. But we're probably going to end the video right there because it's going on 45 minutes of recording. And I don't want to bore y'all to death as Ty Washington Jr. Ty Washington Jr. got Finals MVP, but only started 2 games, which is incredible. So we're going to end it here, man. We will go, actually, we'll go to player progression just to see what they actually went up to, but we'll end it right here at player progression to see what everyone went up to, because I'm just curious to see what they all went up to. And I guess they got rid of Bobo. Was that who they got rid of? I can't remember. But I just want to know what y'all think about Dejounte Murray trade, how this is going to work out, how everything turned out for y'all. Hawks fans, I know, love the trade. They were all in the Spurs community on Bleacher Report. But I'm just, I don't know, man. Like, Nick Smith's at 88, Kyle's at 86, Pat Williams at 86, Sohan's at 86. Like, if we can get through this and get some of these players, it would be cool, man. But thinking about how they're barely 88s and 86s and we're in year 5 already, that's just a long rebuild, man. In 5 years, I'll be 30 years old. Like, that's crazy. So at the end of the video, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Hope you enjoy it, and let me know what y'all think about the Spurs rebuild and what they should do. And I'm out. Peace.